My name is Keon Rainey. I am a JMC major, and after I graduate, I want to go into media production.
My name is Jackson Patton. I'm a JMC major, and after I graduate, I either want to get into grad school in advertising and PR, or get a job in media somewhere, maybe marketing.
My name is Nate Cologne. I'm a senior. I'm a history major. After I graduate, I want to get into coaching or go to grad school. And my favorite memory is just spending time with my teammates and getting to know my teammates over the last 2 years I've been here.
My name is Ryan Franklin, go by Frank. I am an exercise science major. After I graduate, I plan to be certified as a personal trainer and to be a high school basketball coach.
My name is Keon Durarani. I am a JMC major, and after I graduate, I want to go into media production.
My name is Jackson Patton. I'm a JMC major, and after I graduate, I either want to get into grad school in advertising and PR, or get a job in media somewhere, maybe marketing.
My name is Nate Cologne. I'm a senior. I'm a history major. After I graduate, I want to get into coaching or go to grad school. And my favorite memory is just spending time with my teammates and getting to know my teammates over the last 2 years I've been here.
My name is Ryan Franklin, go by Frank. I am an exercise science major. After I graduate, I plan to be certified as a personal trainer and to be a high school basketball coach.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Matt Shear. It's senior night for the Comets. Let's listen in live as the Comets celebrate their 4 seniors in 2020.
Tonight we are celebrating senior night. At this time, we would like you to direct your attention to the area in front of the scorers table so we can recognize a senior dance team member as well as the 4 Olivet College senior men's basketball players who are wearing the red and white in their final home game at Olivet. Our senior dance team member is Myra Jones. Escorted by dance coach Courtney Nearing and dance daughter Tara Flanagan. Myra has been part of the Olivet dance team for the last 4 years. Myra Jones. Our first senior men's basketball player is Nate Cologne. Escorted tonight by his high school coach, Kevin Mays, and Mays' wife, Susan. Nate has been part of the Comet basketball program for the last 2 years after transferring from Mid-Michigan College. Nate Cologne. Our second senior is Jackson Patton. Joined by his father, Perry Patton, and mother, Joni Warner. Jackson has been part of the Olivet men's basketball program for the last 2 years after transferring from Adrian College. He has played in junior varsity games the last 2 years and also dressed for varsity contests this season. Jackson Patton. Our third senior is Frank Franklin. Escorted tonight by his parents, James and Gail Franklin, and teammate Chris Long. Ryan has been a member of the Comet men's basketball program for the last 2 seasons after transferring from Cornerstone University. Last year, he was a part of the JV team. This season, Ryan has played in 11 varsity games and scored 31 total points. His single game scoring high was a 10-point effort and Olivet's upset win over Hope. Ryan Franklin. Our fourth and final senior is Keon Durarani. Joined tonight by his dad, Brian, mom, Tamika, sister, Amber, brother, Obi James, aunt, Masita, and sister-in-law, Angelica. Keon has been a part of the Olivet men's basketball program for the last 2 seasons after transferring from Adrian. Last season, he played in 25 games with 2 starts and scored 53 points. This season, Keon started the first 13 games before suffering an injury and missing the next 7 games. He returned to the lineup last week, and his presence was felt on both ends of the court, and Olivet's went over trying. Keon scored 12 points, grabbed 9 rebounds, dished out 6 assists, and made 3 steals. In 15 games this season, he has 86 points to go along with 73 rebounds, 30 assists, and 19 steals. Keon Duray Rainey. Coach Hargraves has the following words to say about these 4 seniors. These 4 seniors will forever be a huge part of the culture we are trying to build at Olivet College. Keon and Ryan show on a daily basis what it means to be a leader on and off the court. Their energy, passion, and emotional investment is something which will not be easy to replace, but it certainly laid the foundation for the future of the program. Please join me in one more big round of applause as we wish these Olivet seniors the best of luck in their future. Frank, Duray, Nate, and Jackson.
Pretty cool moment as the Comets are honored here on senior night. The 4 seniors on the floor for the Comets. We'll be back for the start of the tip-off here on the live stream. Matt Shear, and we'll be back momentarily. It's your home for Comet basketball.
6'1" guard from East Lansing, number 30, Hey.
We're live from the Upton Center Gymnasium here in Olivet, Michigan for senior night as the Olivet College are taking on the Adrian College Bulldogs in the final home game of the 2019-20 campaign. I'm Matt Sher alongside my partner Michael Fisk as we're getting ready to have this one roll here, and quickly the starting lineups as both of these teams checking on the floor. For the Comets, they're going with an all-senior starting lineup except for Eddie Thigpen. Boomers only have 4 seniors. Keon Rainey making the start tonight for the Comets. Eddie Boom Thigpen, the junior forward, the lone junior in this starting lineup. Nate Cologne making his first start of the season, senior guard from East Lansing, Michigan. Jackson Patton, the former Adrian College Bulldog, joining Keon Rainey out there as they both take on their former team. And then Ryan Franklin on the floor, senior forward from Ypsilanti, Michigan. What a cool lineup, Michael.
Yeah, that we have some fellow JMC majors in the starting lineup, so we might be a little biased, but it should be a fun one, Matt.
Keon Rainey pumping up his team on their side of the floor. And for the Adrian College Bulldogs, it's Jordan Harris, the junior guard, with 22 points per game. Trey Helinski, the transfer from Trine University. Robert Warwick, the junior forward from Columbia City, Indiana. Kendall Bellamy, the 6'6" sophomore from Indianapolis, Indiana. And Jeremy Kalanji, part of that two-headed monster with Harris. Both over 20 points per game. They're second and third, respectively, in the MIAA in scoring. So we're about to have tip-off underway. It's initially tipped away by Eddie Thigpen and then picked up by Jordan Harris. And we're underway here at the Upton Center Gymnasium. Matt Shear, Michael Fisk with you. Back in the studio, Asher Wertheimer's a jumper from the right side is no good for Harris. And the uncontested board for Ryan Franklin. 20 seconds into play as Rainey will take it up court against his former team. As his pass is on the left side, it's tipped and stolen. Helinski coming away with it just against Rainey. He lays it up off the glass and gets it to fall. And it's 2-0, 30 seconds into play. Adrian College leads. Keon Rainey takes it up court for the Comets, gives it to Eddie Thigpen. Thigpen from the top for 3, it's off the heel. And going up over the top to fight for the rebound, Kendall Bellamy tips it out of bounds. It'll be a Comet basketball. 20 seconds on the shot clock, 9:14 here in the first half.
Good seal there from Ryan Franklin to make him tip it out there and keep the possession with the Comets.
The inbound now on the right side for 3. It's no good. Off of the front side iron on the right side. And Adrian College will take it ahead a minute into play, up 2-0. Harris driving in on the left side of the lane. Lost the handle on it. Goes out of bounds. And the possession arrow will still be in favor of the Adrian Bulldogs.
That might be the matchup to watch there. 2 former teammates, 2 really good friends there. That should be a fun matchup to watch.
Inbound back outside to the left wing side. Kalandri triples from the left side. And the first 3 falls for Adrian College. They're up 5-0. 18:45 here in the first half. Comets looking to score for the first time tonight. Rainey on the right side, working against Harris, his former teammate and good friend. On the left side wing, here's a 3 attempt for Nate Cologne. Splash! Knocks down the triple in the left corner.
That's actually a big shot here early in this game. Not to get too much of a deficit before you're able to get those substitutions in.
5-3, Comets trail by 2. Jordan Harris up top. Gives it to Kalanji. Kalanji with it, searching for an open Bulldog. It's on the right side to Helinski and then comes inside to Bellamy. Back up top, the pass is a little errant, but reaching out with that right hand to hold on to it is Harris. 5 seconds on the shot clock. A jumper from long, and it's triple. A long-range jumper from Jordan Harris as he cashes in. It's 8-3. Adrian leads.
Coach Hargraves alluded to that in the pregame show, that if you have a guy that can hit so-called bad shots and make them a good percentage of the time, it's really hard to guard.
Thigpen at the top. His shot is no good. The chase down rebound on the right side for Jackson Patton. Back up top to Keon Rainey. Rainey with it. Gives it to Thigpen. Driving in. Throws up the shot. And he draws the contact, and he'll go to the line. First free throws today for the Comets will come via the hand of Eddie Thigpen.
tough move there from Thigpen getting into the lane, able to draw the contact and make sure he gets those free throw attempts.
Robert Warwick picking up the first personal for Adrian College. And players checking on and off the floor. Jackson Patton comes over, gets a nice embrace with head coach Sam Hargraves. Delbert Redfield checks in. Britton Angel checks in as well. At the line, Eddie Thigpen bends at the knees, puts up the free throw. It's off the heel, kicks out. 8-3 Comets trail, and the rebound was uncontested for Kendall Bellamy. Bellamy gives it ahead to Trey Helinski, and back up to Bellamy, and then on the left point, it's given to Jordan Harris. Now in the left corner for the Bulldogs. Helinski's pass comes inside to the left elbow, and back outside to Bellamy. Bellamy gives it back out, and again now Kalanji from the right side, no good, and then an emphasized rip-down rebound from Keon Durant-Rainey. On the left side for Britton Angel. He puts up a three. It's off the front side iron, the rip-down rebound. Eddie Thigpen goes up for the shot, and it's no good. And called for the offensive charge is Eddie Thigpen, and boos cry out from this packed Upton Center gymnasium from the student athletes in attendance here.
This might be the loudest we've heard up the Upton Center gymnasium here so far this year. Got a red out in the student section tonight.
Gotta love the energy here on senior night. The Comets still have a chance to make the MIAA tournament. Of course, need a win here and then some help from a Kalamazoo loss and a Hope College loss. Up top, Robert Warwick has it for the Bulldogs. Gives it on the right side. Helinski with an open look for three. Off the iron, no good. Tip-tap rebound, kept in bounds by Britton Angel. Finds Rainey and then ahead to Thigpen. Thigpen goes up. Nice reverse. Lays it up with the left hand and it's good. Comets trail by 3, 8-5. 16 and a half left here in the first half. Harris will take it ahead for the Bulldogs. Gives it ahead to Warwick. Britton Angel trying to jump the pass. Warwick up top for three, no good. Tip-tap rebound, kept in bounds. Great diving effort, heading out of bounds was Delbert Redfield. Finds Rainey. Rainey on the right wing side for three. Off in the iron, and the student section was ready to erupt here at the Upton Center Gymnasium. And the rebound for the Bulldogs. Warwick gives it ahead to Jordan Harris. Harris has it up top, dribbling in the lane, trying to maneuver, lays it up and off the glass and in. Great job by Jordan Harris down low to maneuver through that Comet defense.
He's really good. He's the main guy there for Adrian. He makes it look effortless.
15:45 left in the first half. Comets trail 10-5. Thigpen on the left side gives it back up top. Delbert Redfield. Redfield trying to maneuver, gives it to Thigpen up top. Thigpen with the fake and then driving in, lays it up off the glass, draws a contact, but can't get the shot to go through, but he'll shoot two at the line, and the foul is against Kendall Bellamy, the sophomore forward from Indianapolis, Indiana.
If you're the Comets here, you like the early play here for the Comets. You haven't gotten a couple shots to go down, but overall as a team so far in this game, they've been in attack mode. And if you're in the Comets, that's what you got to do. You got to go right at those twin towers down there and try to get them in foul trouble.
Free throw is off the heel and out to the left side. No good for Thigpen. Thigpen coming into tonight a 66% free throw shooter. And Ryan Franklin will check out, and Colin Carter checks into the game. Comets down by 5 with 15:33 to go. And Thigpen with one more free throw attempt. Dribbles twice, bends at the knees, puts up the free throw off of the backboard, off of the iron, and kicks out. And Harris will take it ahead for Adrian College. Under 15 and a half left in the first half. And a 5-point lead over the Comets for the Bulldogs of Adrian College. On the right side, Jordan Harris. Harris' pass comes inside. We've got a whistle and a foul on the floor. And this one's against Colin Carter. It's his first personal.
His first. Team second.
So off the inbound, it comes up top to Bellamy. Then to Jordan Harris. Harris driving in, trying to find an open Bulldog. Back outside, Helinski on the right side for three. It's through with the triple on the right side. 13-5. Bulldogs lead, 15 left in the first half as Rainey takes it ahead. Eddie Thigpen on the right side, then to Rainey on the left side. Rainey dribbles up and gives it to Thigpen on the right side for three. Splash! Knocks down the first triple for Thigpen. Comets trail 13-8, 14:40 left in the first half.
Thigpen might have needed to just see a jumper go in
Harris with the counter triple on the right side. It's good. 16-8. Kalanji and Harris showing why they are some of the best shooters with their prowess on the floor here early against the Comets. Up top on the left elbow, passing it inside from Rainey. Colin Carter goes up for the shot, no good. Not all there. And the board was picked up by Keyshawn Wyatt Morris. Up ahead, a deep three taken by Harris, in and out. And again, one of those shots, not the best shot selection, but he makes about half of those opportunities. Jumper from the left side of the free throw line extended. No good for Britton Angel, but he is fouled on the attempt, and he'll go to the line.
You need these at the line here, as the Comets have already struggled here early in this game from the free throw line, having missed 4.
First free throw falls for Britton Angel. Comets trail 16-9. Angel has had an impressive last two game stretch. He's been around 20 points a game average, and he was 9 of 14 from the three-point attempts. He had 5 and then 4. 5 against Alma, 4 against Trine University in the Comets' big win here on Saturday.
The Comets have a couple new players in. Noah Wiswary, Chris Martin, as well as Drew Moore.
Well, the Bulldogs have it up by 6, 16-10. The pass comes down low, going up for the shot, and fouled from behind, but knocking it down. Caleb Swick, the sophomore from Crawfordsville, Indiana, will go to the line with a chance at the three-point play.
Can't have those early in the game.
And that's Chris Martin, who just checked in, his first personal. Both teams have 3 fouls apiece. And at the line for a chance at the three-point play. It goes up, and it's good for Swick, who's an 82% free throw shooter on the 2019-20 campaign. Comets trail by 9, 19-10. Approaching 13 and a half left. Delbert Redfield from the top. Splash! Knocks down the triple.
That was deep, Matt. That's from about the volleyball line. 3 or 4 feet behind the line.
He's trying to pull his best Jordan Harris impersonation. Seeing Harris take a couple deep threes, say, all right, I can play the long game too. The pass comes inside to Swick, and he's called for the travel, trying to work against Chris Martin on the right side of the lane. Comets will get it down by 6 with 13-16 to play in the first half.
Anything to get the crowd into it is going to be to the Comets' advantage here.
Approaching the final 13 left in the first half. Jumper from the right side for Delbert Redfield. Splash, knocks it down. And Redfield is fired up. A timeout taken on the left side by Kyle Lindsay, who is irate on that side. And so it will be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here on 89.1 of the one at WOCR. Delbert Redfield starting to really feel it here.
He pulled up from about 4 feet behind the three-point line, and then that one he just curls off a screen. And it wasn't like it was a wide open shot either. That had some contest to it. Redfield has that kind of mentality to just shoot the ball, which if you're in the Comets, you need that early. You needed something, a spark. You could see Adrian kind of starting to take control a little bit early in the game, and Redfield flipped the switch a little bit, kind of get the momentum back onto the Comets side.
Now, Redfield has had 4 3-pointers in a game. That was back against Kalamazoo, but that was basically when the Comets had fallen to a point where they could not get back, point of no return. You gotta like this from Delbert Redfield, the confidence, and he is really starting to feel it here on the floor.
This is a huge.
And just like that, it's a 3-point lead for Adrian College, 19-16. The pass coming inside, Jordan Harris back up top to Warwick. Warwick to the left corner for Swick, and then back outside of Warwick. Then Trey Helinski with it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Noise starting to elevate as a jumper from the left side. It's good, and one opportunity for Helinski as he draws the contact. And it's against Noah Wisbury, who will get credit for his first personal, and that'll be the 4th team foul for Olivet. Trails 21-16. Helinski at the line, 82% free throw shooter, knocks it down, and the 3-point play is converted.
Helinski looking at him, he doesn't look like a basketball player, but he's just crafty. Got into the lane there, made something happen, and good shooter hitting from the free throw line.
And a blocking foul along the left side is going to be called against Kendall Bellamy with 12.5 left. The Comets will be sent to inbound.
If you're the Comets, getting those big guys in foul trouble is 100% to your advantage. Being able to attack the basket, get into their body, and draw some contact.
The inbound comes up top. Drew Moore with it, gives it to Delbert Redfield. Under 12.5 left in the first half. Comets trail 22-16 to Chris Martin. Then the pass down low. And the reverse layup too strong off the glass, but drawing the foul is Colin Carter. He'll go to the line here with a 2.2 free throw chances after Caleb Swick gets called for the personal.
Some big free throws here early. The Comets got to make sure they hit these. They're attacking the basket really well, but they got to make sure that they convert at the free throw line.
First free throw is up and through for Colin Carter. So just under a 70% free throw shooter on the season. 12:20 left. We're in the first half. Right over left, just staggered with his feet at the line. Dribbles 3 times, bends at the knees, puts it up, and knocks it down as it rolls around the rim and falls through the basket. Comets trail 22-18. 12:10 left in the first half. Jeremy Kalanji with it up top. He's in on the right side to Helinski. Back outside to Kalanji. Now on towards the left side of the free throw line extended for Warwick, and back outside to Jordan Harris. Harris has it. Gives it on the right side to Helinski. Pass comes down low, tipped and stolen. Chris Martin will pick up the loose basketball. Driving in. The reverse layup is no good, but the tip back is through for Drew Moore. Kind of going for a windmill type layup there. Chris Martin just a little bit dangerous, but now the Comets is trailing by 2, 22-20.
I think the plan there was for Martin was going to try to throw that one down, and they got a late contest.
And driving in from the left side, going up, and a block down low by Keon Rainey. And that fires up the Olivet College student section.
He got up another level there. In all my times of broadcasting Do-Rights games, I've never seen him get up that high. I think it's a mixture. Senior night playing against his former team, the crowd's pumping him up. He got up there.
Jumper from the left side, it's off of the iron, no good for Harris in the corner. Durant Rainey also working against his former teammate in Harris and good friend. Jumper from the top for Delbert Redfield, rattles around the rim, it's on target but no good. And the rebound is then given ahead to Jordan Harris on the left side, who will dribble up the half-court line, directing traffic. The defense chance here from the student section at the Upton Center Gymnasium. This one's tipped, almost stolen again by Keon Rainey. In the left corner, Warwick will put up a 3 attempt off the front side iron. Chase down, rebound, given ahead. Eddie Thigpen pulls it down from the left side, and this Comet crowd is fired up.
This is unbelievable how loud it's getting in here right now.
Helinski gives it to Warwick up top. Comets tied it up at 22-all. Jumper from the left side, it's no good. And ripping down the rebound on the left side is Caleb Swick. Back outside for Adrian Kalanji. Driving in, got it stripped and stolen. Eddie Thigpen gets it ahead. Head coach Sam Hargreaves wanting a walk, but nonetheless the Comets get the turnover. And now approaching the halfway point here. Left wide wing for a jumper for 3. It's no good for Rainey. Just a little too strong, getting all air there. The Bulldogs with the basketball, under 10 left here in the first half. An impressive showing so far as Harris has it on the right side. On the left side, Helinski dribbles in, puts up the jumper from 6 feet out, no good, but Warwick hits the board. And in the lane, Swick going up and draws contact against Drew Moore, who will get called for the foul. For the Comets.
I believe that was on Do-Right.
Keon Rainey will pick up that foul.
But every time that Harris comes off a screen, so just something I noticed, the Comets are hedging it hard and switching it with a hand up, which is exactly what you want to do because he's not scared to pull it at any time coming off those screens. So if you're the Comets, that's the best you can play it. If he hits those, there's not a whole lot you can do, but if you hedge and switch it hard with your hand up, make it difficult for him to get his shots off. Coach Hargreaves again alluded to this the pregame is you just got to make the shots as difficult as possible for Harris.
The Swick knocks down the first free throw. His second one is up and through. And it gives the Bulldogs now a 2-point advantage, untying and then adding to the lead. Swick, 2 of 2 on that chance at the charity stripe. It's Rainey who will take it ahead. On the right side, Eddie Thigpen. Thigpen lost the handle on it. It's a turnover and goes out of bounds. Tonight's officials for the MIAA covering this game, Kyle Bowen, Ross Winter, and Zach Porritt. Adrian College with a 2-point lead under 9.5 left in the first half. Jordan Harris takes it ahead. Give it up top to Keyshawn Wyatt Morris. Then to Kalanji on the right side. Near the right elbow, the pass comes down low, and it's stolen. Jumping in the passing lane. Thigpen jumping in and then trying to drive in. He's called for the travel. So took a giant jump, came back down with it. Maybe the Comets just feeling a little too amped up for this contest.
It looked like maybe he might have taken an extra half step there. I think he tried to make a move to the basket and just took a little baby extra step.
Kolinsky has it. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. At the charity stripe, and knocking it away was Thigpen, but a foul by Delbert Redfield.
Crafty. That's the best word I can describe Holinsky with. He used that screen really well, a hesitation, get into the lane, make a defender make a position or a decision, whether he wants to step up on Holinsky, he's going to drop it down low onto the roller, or if he doesn't, he's going to pull up, and he didn't commit, and then Redfield committed the foul.
Right over left, staggered at the line. The first one falls for Holinsky, 25-22. Again, same routine, and this one's through nothing but net. 26-22, a two-possession, 4-point lead for Adrian College. Keon, two-rank Rainey takes it ahead, gives it to Delbert Redfield. Approaching 8.5 left here in the first half. Redfield on that right side, trying to find an opening. He'll drive in, put up the floater. It's off to the far side iron, no good, and the uncontested board on that left side for Keyshawn Wyatt Morris.
That's a good move there from Redfield, just couldn't get the floater to go.
Wyatt Morris up top for Adrian College. The pass comes inside to the right side of the lane. Kalanji, he's in trouble, has to dish it back outside. Swick thought about a wide open three look, and on the right side gives it to Kalanji. Kalanji dribbles towards the lane, got it tipped away, Britton Angel, and it finds the hands of Eddie Thigpen, will come away with it and give way to Keon Rainey.
That was just a really good rotation on defense there from the Comets. Looked like they got a little bit out of position, but...
And a nice feed from Keon Rainey down to Ryan Franklin, who finishes with the right hand with the layup from 2 feet out. Comets just down by 2, 26-24, 7:40 left. This one is off of the foot and out of bounds. I believe they say kickball up to Rainey. Or no, a foul against Ryan Franklin.
There's a little bit of jawing there, extracurricular activity after the foul.
Players checking on and off the floor. Ryan Franklin will check off, and Colin Carter checks in for the Comets.
His energy is, Frank's energy is just ridiculous. I'm pretty sure he has just an extra gas tank. I think everyone else has an energy gas tank, and he's just always on full.
Harris knocks down the free throw. A 75% free throw shooter this season. As the Adrian College Bulldogs are in the bonus with that last foul. The second one's up and through. And Adrian College with a 4-point lead, 28-24. 7.5 left in the first half. Keon Rainey has it. He's up top. No look pass down low to Thigpen. Back outside the left side of the lane to Colin Carter, who maneuvers around Bellamy and knocks home the two-pointer from 4 feet out with that floater on the right side of the lane. Comets trail by 2, 28-26, 7:15 left in the first half.
You like to see that from Carter. You really haven't seen that the whole season, and then
driving inside and getting swatted. Colin Carter picks up the foul, and head coach Sam Hargreaves didn't agree with the call. It doesn't look like he was running down the floor, just a bit animated.
So there was a little bit of contact, but it was a little bit of a late. Olivet was already kind of up and running. I think that was more of the frustration there from the Comets side.
He's putting up the first free throw, and through is for Bellamy.
Substitution for the Bulldogs, number 24, Keyshawn Wyatt Morris.
Keyshawn Wyatt Morris checks in. Jordan Harris will have a seat on the bench.
Jeremy Kalanji.
29-26. As the next free throw goes up, it makes it a 30-26 4-point game. 2 free throws both fall for Bellamy of Adrian College. And here come the Comets now. 7 minutes left here in the first half, trailing by 4 in a must-win game for Olivet. Delbert Redfield gives it to Colin Carter up top. Carter gives it to Britton Angel. Angel, the freshman, riding in on the left side of the lane. The pass comes down low to Delbert Redfield, dribbles it back out. 5 on the shot clock. Jumper from the right side, tries to bank it home, no good. The chase down rebound is picked up by Carter up over the top of his defender in Wyatt Morris, and it's no good. And Keyshawn Wyatt Morris picks up the board, and Adrian College with it. On the right side, hitting the deck is Kalanji. Goes out of bounds off of Durain Rainey down low. Some defense there against another one of his former teammates in Jeremy Kalanji. Jordan Harris checks in for Adrian College. Chris Martin checks in for the Comets. Inbound comes from the right side. Harris driving in. Back outside to the left wing. And it's a 3 attempt for Bellamy, and it's good. On the left wing, it's 33-26. Adrian College leads. 6 and change to play in the first half. Driving in with the feed down low. Colin Carter goes up for the shot, draws the contact. After he got the feed coming in from Delbert Renfield. So Carter will go to the line with 6:09 left in the first half. Trying to cut down the 33-26 Adrian College lead. And that was the second personal of the game for Keyshawn Wyatt Morris of Adrian College.
This is the most aggressive that we've seen Colin Carter so far this year. Trying to attack the basket using his long, big frame and get downhill, even down low on the block. He's got that long arms, those hook shots and kind of scoop shots are able to work for him.
Colin Carter at the line. First free throw falls. The second one is up. And it's off the heel, kicks out, and the whip down rebound is uncontested for Caleb Sweat. Jordan Harris will take it ahead. On the left side for Robert Warwick and back up to Sweat. Now to Kalanji and to Bellamy. Right to left around the horn they go around the arc. Coming in is Harris. He lays it up, rolls around the rim, no good, and a foul along the rebound. And the foul is against Chris Martin. It's his second personal. And the boos again from this Olivet student section, comprising of many athletic teams and non-student athlete students as well.
Substitution for Comets, number 5.
Drew Moore will check in for Colin Carter. 5:51 to go in the first half. Comets trail 33-27. Kendall Bellamy at the line. 61.5% of the season as the first free throw off the heel kicks out to the right. And the uncontested board for the freshman Drew Moore, who will give it to Keon Durain Rainey. Rainey with it on the right side. Is it on the left wing side with the cross-court pass. A jumper from the left elbow is no good for Britton Angel. It's a big bounce off the back of the iron. And an uncontested board for Kalanji. Harris will give it back to Kalanji inside. And dribbling in and drawing contact. And a technical foul. This one's going to go against Kalanji. So it's a blocking foul on Britton Angel. And then for taunting, Jeremy Kalanji gets called for the technical. So Delbert Redfield will shoot the technical free throws. Delbert Redfield on loan to the free throws here. Trying to cut down this Adrian College lead with 5:26 left. He bends at the knees, puts up the first free throw, rolls around the rim and gets that shooter's roll into the basket. 33-28. He has another one here. Redfield bends at the knees, puts it up, knocks it down. With this time with a nothing but net, a little less dramatic on that free throw attempt.
Substituting the Bulldogs, number 4,
That's
Trey Halinsky will check in for Kendall Bellamy. And now free throw time for Kalanji. Comets trail 33-29. And Kalanji, right over left, is staggered at the line. Dribbles twice, puts up the free throw. Off the back of the iron. And elicits a cheer from the Comet student section to his left. Noah Wiswary checks in, and Keon Rainey will have a breather on the bench for the Comets. One more free throw attempt here. Right over left, staggered at the line. Puts up the free throw. This time, gets it to bang home off the iron and in. 34-29, Adrian College leads by 5. 5:20 left until halftime. Delbert Redfield gives it to Chris Martin. And to the right wing side, Drew Moore thought about a triple attempt from the corner, but instead will give way to Delbert Redfield. Redfield's pass comes inside. Drew Moore then kicks it to the left wing corner for Delbert Redfield. Catches all there, but somehow the rebound comes all the way back out to Wiswary on the left side. 5 left until halftime. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Losing the handle on it is Delbert Redfield. Will have to throw it up in a last-ditch effort, and it's no good as he hits the deck. While doing so, the turnover, and Adrian College will pick it up with 4:54 left until halftime, up by 5 against Olivet College.
That was just a good defensive possession there from Adrian. Olivet got the long rebound and then couldn't get a good shot.
Harris on the far side of the court. 4:45 left until halftime. Gives it to Caleb Swick, then on the right corner for Trey Halinsky. Halinsky working against Delbert Redfield, puts up a jumper from 8 feet out. He'll bank it home off the glass and in.
It's not often you see a bank shot from the corner.
Especially not that three-point shot. It was about 8 feet out on that right side. 36-29, Adrian leads. 4:20 left in this first half. Delbert Redfield in the right corner. Gives it to Ryan Franklin on the right wing side for 3. And it's no good off the iron. Kicks back outside. The Keon Rainey knocks down from the right elbow a 2-point shot. And the Comets trail by 5 with 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Harris takes his time as he takes it up for Adrian College. As he's on the left wing side, then back up top to Warwick, and now on the right side it comes to Kalanji. The pass to the right of the lane. Swick trying to use a little hesitation, no good, as he worked against Ryan Franklin, and the rip down rebound for Rainey. Rainey up top, working against Harris. The pass comes down low. A little hesitation to the outside from Drew Moore. Britton Angel drives in, then the pass down low. Drew Moore with the reverse layup under the basket. Knocks it home. 36-33. Just a 3-point lead for the Bulldogs with 3:20 left until the end of the first half. Harris has it in the right corner. Halinsky lost the handle on it, got it knocked away. And a foul against Drew Moore.
Foul number 5, Drew Moore is first. Team 10.
It's Drew Moore's first personal. He has 2 points in this game at the time of the last live stats refresh. Nelson Kalanji to the charity stripe. Right over left, staggered at the line, dribbles once and then once more. Puts it up and it's through with a nothing but net. 37-33, more importantly, a 2-possession game. Keyshawn Wyatt Morris checks in for Caleb Swick for Adrian College. And then Eddie Thigpen, the man they call Boom, checks in, and Ryan Franklin will have a seat on the bench. As the second one's up for Kalanji, rolls around the rim, does not get that shooter's bounce to fall in. And the Comets will take it, now down by 4. 3 minutes left here in the first half. Rainey lost the handle on it, trying to work against Jordan Harris on the left side. Back up top to Eddie Thigpen. He's able to dish off the defender and lay it up and in with a clean look at the basket. And now I got him on a fast break here, catching the Comets off guard, laying it up and in on the right side. Kalanji knocks it into the basket off the backboard. 39-35, back to a 4-point Adrian College lead with 2.5 left in the first half. At the top from the left wing, it's no good on a 3 attempt from Delbert Redfield. The rebound is saved from going out of bounds, and Helinski will take it ahead. Helinski with some heavy pressure by Delbert Redfield. Going in from behind to knock it away was Britton Angel. And Angel is called for the foul.
That's one place you can't foul there. 30 feet plus from the basket. Yeah.
And he got his third personal. Yeah. That's not something you want to see for your head coach Sam Hargraves with a little over, just shy of 2.5 minutes left in the first half.
I believe that was only Britton Angel's second, actually. I believe they switched that.
Free throws up and through.
But regardless, you don't need a foul 30 feet from the basket.
That's just a freshman, kind of a freshman mistake.
Especially when they're in the double bonus. Big possession here from the Comets.
41-35. It's a 6-point lead for Adrian College. Keon Duray-Rainey on the right side gets to Thigpen up top. Thigpen drives in from the right of the lane, driving in, and gets the bucket to fall. And it's Keyshawn Wyatt Morris who gets called for the foul.
For Keyshawn Wyatt Morris, his third, teammate.
41-37, a chance at the three-point play for Thigpen. Approaching double figures for the 16th straight game. Thigpen at the line. And it's up and through with a nothing but net.
I think you just needed to see that 3-ball go in at about the 15-minute mark.
That's the first free throw make for Eddie Thigpen. With 2 minutes now left, the pass comes down low to Warwick for Adrian College. There's a 360 move, tries to get it to fall in. Rolls around the rim, and Redfield collects the rebound. On driving in, going up. From behind is swatted. Kalanji swats away. Thigpen on the attempt. No good. And Adrian College with it. Jordan Harris on the right side. Thought about three. Gives it to Warwick at the top. On the left wing side, it comes to Helinski. Approaching the final 90 seconds of play in the first half. 3-point lead for Adrian College. Pass is almost tipped and stolen. It was stolen and then stolen once back.
That was just bad luck. Redfield had the steal, and Britton Angel was trailing his guy coming through the lane. That was no one's fault there. Just happened to go Adrian's way.
Drew Moore has it on the right side as we approach the final minute of the first half. On the right wing side for three. Moore, little too strong off the iron. Kicks out to the left side off the rim, and Harris gets the board as he dribbles ahead for the Bulldogs, and then requests for a timeout.
My name is Keon Duray-Rainey. I am a JMC major, and after I graduate, I want to go into media production.
My name is Jackson Patton. I'm a JMC major, and after I graduate, I either want to get into grad school in advertising and PR, or get a job in media somewhere, maybe marketing.
My name is Nate Colon. I'm a senior. I'm a history major. After I graduate, I want to get into coaching or go to grad school. And my favorite memory is just spending time with my teammates and getting to know my teammates over the last 2 years I've been here.
My name is Ryan Franklin. Go by Frank. I am an exercise science major. After I graduate, I plan to be certified as a personal trainer and to be a high school basketball coach.
The inbound coming to the right of our broadcast booth from Jordan Harris. Gives it ahead. On the left side to Swick, and then back up top to Warwick, and then to Kalanji. Under a minute to go until the end of the first half. Comets trail 43-38. Going up for the shot. Helinski just catches all air and will take in Olivet. Bounce out of bounds. Big pen off the inbound. Here come the Comets. Down by 5. Keon Rainey on the far side. The right, the court. Working against Jordan Harris. It's been a fun matchup all night long as he puts up a shot from the left elbow. No good. The rip-down rebound for Jordan Harris, who will take it ahead. And there's under a half minute to go, and he'll dribble it out here for the final possession of this first half.
There's about a 1 second difference here between the game clock and the shot clock.
10 seconds left on the shot clock.
There might be a down screen set here for Helinski.
Harris up top, puts up a 3 with 4 seconds to get left, and it rolls around the rim and falls in. And just as the shot clock expires, and then the attempt down the other side of the floor is no good as it hits the rafters. And at halftime, Adrian College leads 46-38, an 8-point lead over the Olivet College Comets. So an interesting first half. So we kind of look at the last refresh for the live stats. Eddie Thigpen with 12 points in that first half. Quite incredible for the junior.
When he had a chance to have 16 going into half. He had a chance to have 16 going to half. The Comets have got to make sure they continue to hit their free throws in the second half, because that's a very important aspect. That could completely change that first half if they're able to hit their free throws.
Trey Helinski, he leads the Adrian Bulldogs with 14 points. Jordan Harris with 13 points. You gotta like the matchup between Keon Rainey and Jordan Harris. It's been a fun one to watch here in that first half.
See, Do-Right's been tasked with guarding one of the best scorers in the MIAA. One of the most. He's not scared to pull from anywhere or take any shot, and he's confident he's going to hit it.
Second in the MIAA behind DeVries of Calvin.
But it's so hard to guard because it's unpredictable when he's going to shoot it. Because he can shoot it from anywhere, and again, from anywhere and take any shot, and he can hit it. It's I can't even describe it. It's fun to watch because it's kind of like watching a Steph Curry play a little bit. He's not scared to pull from 30 feet, and he's not scared to come off a screen and drill a fadeaway three-point shot. Also, the task that Do-Right's been asked to do in guarding Harris is a lot to ask of any one guy to be guarding that kid the whole game.
Score right now, you got 46-38. Let's first start off with the Olivet Comets. You're trailing by 8 right now, 46-38. What are you looking for in the second half, adjustment-wise, your head coach Sam Hargraves?
There's got to be again, they did a really good job in the first half except for a couple possessions. There's got to be no defensive lapses on when Harris is coming off a ball screen. You either got to switch it hard and with a hand up and make it as tough as possible for him, or you got to really fight over those ball screens, because if you can make somebody else hurt you, besides Harris, continue to push Helinski. Helinski's really stepped up, but let's see what he can do when he's going to have to be the guy for the whole game, and Harris is not going to be able to the person that's going to hit those, have the ball in his hands. Maybe even try to deny Harris.
Now on the other side, your head coach Kyle Lindsay, the Adrian College Bulldogs, who got an 8-point lead against the Comets here in a hostile environment. What kind of adjustments you're looking at? You're up by 8, but again, this Comet team has shown that they can evaporate deficits quickly.
Again, it's tough because they're more on the defensive end as well. They've done more of a ball screen where they hedge it hard but then they try to get back, which can cause some issues if you got Do Right or Delbert Redfield running the pick and roll, because they're just going to slip it down there. And they also got to stay on their feet, closing out on shooters. You got to stay on your feet. If you're in a decent range, you got to stay on your feet, because that's been killing them too. The drive and slip. The Comets have probably got 10 points on that exact, just kind of not really a play, just to kind of drive and slip because you bit on a pump fake.
So now as we look, we'll just look around the MIAA before we send it back to the studio. The halftime scores around the league. In Alma College, the Scots are hosting the Hope College Flying Dutchmen at halftime. The Flying Dutchmen with a 42-33 lead over Alma College. And then just about to start the second half in Kalamazoo, Calvin on the road is trailing by 6, 33-27. And in the second half, with 17:46 to go, it's tied up in Albion College. They're tied up with Trine University at 34-all. Again, the score in halftime here. The Adrian College Bulldogs lead by 8, 46-38. We'll send it back to the studio to Asher Wertheimer, and we'll be back for the start of the second half. Here on 89.1 The One WOCR, this is your home for Comet basketball.
My name is Keon Durairani. I am a JMC major, and after I graduate, I want to go into media production.
My name is Jackson Patton. I'm a JMC major, and after I graduate, I either want to get into grad school in advertising and PR or get a job in media somewhere, maybe marketing.
My name is Nate Cologne. I'm a senior. I'm a history major. After I graduate, I want to get into coaching or go to grad school. And my favorite memory is just spending time with my teammates and getting to know my teammates over the last 2 years I've been here.
My name is Ryan Franklin, go by Frank. I am an exercise science major. After I graduate, I plan to be certified as a personal trainer and to be a high school basketball coach.
My name is Keon Durairani. I am a JMC major, and after I graduate, I want to go into media production.
My name is Jackson Patton. I'm a JMC major, and after I graduate, I either want to get into grad school in advertising and PR or get a job in media somewhere, maybe marketing.
My name is Nate Cologne. I'm a senior. I'm a history major. After I graduate, I want to get into coaching or go to grad school. And my favorite memory is just spending time with my teammates and getting to know my teammates over the last 2 years I've been here.
My name is Ryan Franklin, go by Frank. I am an exercise science major. After I graduate, I plan to be certified as a personal trainer and to be a high school basketball coach.
Welcome you back here to the Upton Center Gymnasium on the campus of Olivet College. It's currently halftime, or just about to start the second half of play. Matt Shear, Michael Fisk with you, and Asher Wertheimer back in the Chuck Medford studios. Round 89 won the one to the OCR. Comets trail 46-38. And it's been a good first half so far We'll kind of dive into the numbers. Adrian College shooting just under 45% from the floor in that first half compared to the Comets shooting 40%. It's been both teams having a good shooting night so far.
Just watching the game, though, if you were just watching, both the teams have done a pretty good job on the defensive end, making it tough for the other team to get. So shooting 40+% for both teams is just, that talks about offensive efficiency and their ability to hit shots. Are just, for both teams, it's just been really good tonight.
You look at the free throw opportunities, pretty much even. 3-point percentage. The big thing has been Adrian's been able to knock down 3-point baskets. That's a huge credit to Jordan Harris. And just the shooting prowess overall of this team. You got to throw Kalanji in there as well. But Harris, 3 of 6 from 3-point. Kalanji, 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. Holinsky hit a 3 in this game, and so has Kendall Bellamy. And everybody on the floor can shoot for this Adrian College team.
Yeah, and for Harris, he could be 6 for 6 right now. All of his shots have rattled out that he's missed. It wasn't like they were bad misses. They've all rattled out.
It'll be interesting to see here. Second half, 20 minutes on the clock. If you're the Comets in a must-win game.
Sorry, Matt. If you're the Comets, you got to get back into attack mode. You got to go and try not to make mistakes, but you got to try to get downhill and hit shooters in the corner if you're attacking. Make sure to run your offense, but you got to be in attack mode this whole second half.
Off the inbound, the Comets will start off with the basketball. Matt Shear, Michael Fisk with you, and back in the studio, Asher Wertheimer. On the left side wing, dribbling in with him, towards the left elbow, and back outside is Britton Angel. Give it to Keon, to right, Rainey back at the point, now 10 seconds on the shot clock. Britton Angel on the left side. The pass comes inside the arc, now with 5 seconds left. The feed from Thigpen down low. No good for Colin Carter, but he gets the board. And it goes out of bounds. Comets will keep the basketball in that right corner. 9:28 left in regulation. Comets trail 46-38. Off the inbound, Thigpen up top. He has an open look for 3. Splash! Knocks down the triple.
That's how you want to start a second half there if you're the Comets.
46-41, and it's a 5-point lead for Adrian. As Jordan Harris takes it up, working against Keon, to right, Rainey. Harris on the right side. The pass comes up top to Warwick. 1 minute gone here in the second half. To the right side for Holinsky. The pass comes inside. Tapped out of bounds by Colin Carter up over the back. Adrian will keep possession. 8 seconds on the shot clock. 18:58 on the clock here in the second half. The right side, the inbound to come from Harris, comes up top to Warwick. Warwick on the right wing side has an open look, puts it up for 3, no good off the front side iron. Angel with the rip down rebound, gives it to Keon, to right, Rainey. At the right elbow, Rainey puts it up, rattles around the rim, and falls in. And it's a 3-point possession game. Adrian up 46-43 over the Comets. Harris on the right side, works with it, 18.5 in the second half, lays it up, finishes with the left hand on the left side of the lane. 48-43, back to a 5.2 possession Adrian lead. Redfield with it on the right side. Right against Holinsky. To Keon, to right, Rainey on the right side. Spins, turns, knocks it down with the jumper. To the right of the elbow.
Harris and Do-Right, former teammates, going back at each other every time down the floor.
Well, they've been Sean at it, and it's fun to see. You know they both are having a lot of fun out there. Playing against each other for the final time. Up top, gives it to Warwick on the left side, Holinsky. Holinsky puts up a jumper from the left side. It's no good. The rip down rebound for Keon, to right, Rainey. Gives it ahead to Thigpen. Then the left wing corner, a 3 attempt for Britton Angel. It is blocked and stolen by Kalanji, but he comes down with it out of bounds on the left side.
You would have liked to see maybe a pump fake, one dribble, and then back up with that.
A little slow to develop, a little too predictable to know that Angel was going to go up with a shot there. Gives it on the left side. Now a jumper from Redfield, in and out, trying to knock down another triple. But the rebound for Keon, to right, Rainey. Now on the right wing side, wide open for 3 is Angel. No good. And a foul along the rebound.
That's just a good box out. Just a good box out there from Bellamy. Get Colin Carter on the over the back, I believe.
That's his third personal for Colin Carter, and Ryan Franklin gets the directions from head coach Sam Hargrave to come off the bench and give Carter a breather now with 3 personals and 17:36 left in this game. Comets trail by 3 as Jordan Harris will take it ahead. Keon Duray-Rainey reaches in against Harris, trying to apply the pressure, gives it to Kalanji. Back to Harris up top. Harris gives it to Bellamy. Bellamy setting up the screen as it's back up to Harris. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Dishes it back outside. Bellamy with it. He'll drive in the lane. The pass comes to Warwick. No good. The rip down rebound by Keon Duray-Rainey, and it's ahead to Eddie Thigpen. Thigpen drives in, lays it up, and it's good.
I think that was a charge.
And they're going to call the charge. Couldn't see as we were obstructed from our view here on the floor, but he's called for the offensive charge. And that is Thigpen's first personal. He's got 15 points, is tied with Jordan Harris for the most points by any player who's been on the floor tonight. 17 minutes left. 48-45. Adrian leads. Up top, Keyshawn Wyatt Morris gives it to Jordan Harris. Under 17 left. Trying to come from behind and knock it away. And the pass comes down low. Harris goes up, lays it up. And contact is drawn against Jackson Harris. And a technical is called against Ryan Franklin. Trying to listen into what the official is telling head coach Sam Hargraves. And Helinski will shoot free throws. And head coach Sam Hargraves seemed to not be in agreement with the official.
He might.
Free throw goes up and it falls in. 50-45. Ryan Franklin will check out. And Chris Martin checks in. 50-45. Adrian College leads, and now free throws coming for Jordan Harris. Harris at the line, puts up his first one, and it's through. That's 16 points on the night for Jordan Harris.
And that was just a bad chain of events there from the Comets. A foul on the block and then a technical foul. That's 4 points because you got 2 really good free throw shooters shooting.
51-45. Harris just a little staggered with his right foot over the left, puts this one up. And he knocks down another one. 52-45. It's a 7-point Adrian College lead. Delbert Redfield is checked into the game on the right side to Britton Angel. Angel back up top. Angel on the left side of the lane. Lays it up. Doesn't get that shooter's roll to fall in. And the rebound for Warwick. And comes ahead to Trey Alinsky with under 16 and a half left. Alinsky on the left side will try to work in against Redfield and will draw contact against Redfield from behind. That's the second personal for Redfield.
Bit of a body foul there. Got a little bit too much into him as Helinski was driving baseline.
The inbound comes up top, and it's stolen. Using his size, Eddie, boom, Thigpen driving in the lane, lays it up, draws the contact, but can't get the foul to go. He'll get help up from both of his teammates in Delbert Redfield and Britton Angel. And it's with Kalanji.
These are
That's his second person.
Big free throws. Big free throws here from Eddie Boom Thigpen.
He's 1 of 5 tonight from the line, looking to improve upon that. As he bends at the knees, and this one will hit off the back of the iron and fall in. Drew Moore checks in, and Delbert Redfield checks off.
Coach Hargraves elects to put Drew Moore into the game. Good defender, more lengthy, and he's going to put him on Helinski.
Dribbles twice, it bends in the knees, it's up, off the front of the backboard, off of the square, and in. 52-47. Harris takes it ahead for Adrian College on the right side. Approaching the final 16 left. Dribbles in, then back outside, and Thigpen is called for the reach-in against Jordan Harris, who by dribbling in was able to create that opportunity for the contact.
He's got to keep in a good defensive stance and keep his hands out.
16:07 left. Harris inbound, tipped and stolen. Keon Duray-Rainey's pass comes down low, and getting bumped from behind is Eddie Thigpen. Warwick with the contact.
They might discuss this, but this might be an intentional foul. That was not a basketball foul there. He just pushed him out of the way.
Oh, Thigpen at the line. And he'll get another 2 shots here. Bends at the knees after dribbling twice. And this one's a nothing but net. 52-48, a 4-point Adrian College lead. At the line, Thigpen puts it up. And again, this one is through. And another perfect 2 of 2 for Thigpen at the line. Comets trail by 1 possession, a 3-point Adrian College lead, under 16 to go. Harris up top. Defense chance here at the Upton Center Gymnasium. Harris driving in, lays it up off the glass and gets it to fall. Beautiful finish by Harris, and it's 54-49. Adrian leads. On the right side, Keon Duray-Rainey. Dribbles back up top, gives it to Eddie Thigpen along the right wing. Thigpen dribbles in, then back out to Rainey, and then to Chris Martin. Martin drives in, puts it up off the glass. It's no good. Tip-tap rebound finds Trey Helinski for the Bulldogs. And finds Harris with 15 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the second half of this contest on senior night between Adrian and Olivet. Kalanji on the right side, up top to Swick. And back up top comes to Helinski, and then to the left wing side for Harris. Harris against Keon Duray-Rainey. He'll dribble back up. Waiting against Martin, gets an opening, and draws the contact against Chris Martin as he puts up a triple attempt on the left side with 14:56 to go. It'll be 3 free throws coming for Jordan Harris.
I'm unsure. Again, we weren't in the correct angle, but from here it did not look like as that should have been called a shooting foul first.
It's the first free throw off the backboard, rolls around the iron and kicks out to the left side. He's got 2 more free throw attempts here. Harris trying to add to his 17-point night so far. He's 1 away from Thigpen, who's got 18 tonight. The second free throw falls. That gives Harris 18 points on the night, approaching his average on the season of 22 a game. As Martin will check out, Noah Wiswary checks into the game, the freshman for the Comets. 55-49. Harris dribbles once, bends at the knees. This one rattles around the rim and falls in. 56-49.
Big offensive possession here for the Comets.
The Comets trail by 7. Thigpen up top, gives it to Keon Duray-Rainey. Rainey's pass inside. Moore with the reverse layup. It's no good. Fighting for the rebound. It's tipped out of bounds off of an Adrian College Bulldog. Swick wasn't in complete agreement, so he has both arms going up over the head. But nonetheless, it'll be still a Comet basketball. They get a fresh shot clock, and the inbound comes to the left of the basket via Duray-Rainey. Rainey gives it to the left corner for Drew Moore. He'll give it back up top to Eddie Thigpen, who will direct traffic and call for Rainey to head back up. Rainey at the point, gives it back to Thigpen up top. Thought about 3, he drives in, but took a step before dribbling. He's called for the travel. A turnover, and Adrian College will take over with 14:31 to go in regulation. The Bulldogs up 56-49. Harris working against tight pressure by Rainey. Harris gets up over the half-court line, finds Kalanji on the left side, and getting fouled up over the back. It's good. for the and one opportunity, Keyshawn Wyatt Morris. And the foul is against Drew Moore. And a full timeout taken on the floor with 14:18 to go here in regulation. The Comets trail 58-49. We'll pause for 60 here on 89.1 The One WOCR. This is your home for Comet basketball. Back here at the Upton Center Gymnasium in Olivet, Michigan. Keyshawn Wyatt Morris at the line. His first free throw falls. 59-49. It's a 10-point lead. As that was a three-point opportunity for Wyatt Morris. Here comes Noah Wisweri. Driving in from the left side. His shot is too strong up the glass. Rolls around the iron and kicks out. The Bulldogs will take it ahead with 14 left. In regulation, up by 10. Largest lead of the day for Adrian College. The pass comes inside. Kalanji with it, lays it up, and is able to find it as it rolls around the rim and falls in. 61-49. Now an 11-point lead.
Comets need to start making their run right here.
Comets with it. Eddie Thigpen gives it to Britton Angel up top. Angel driving in, dishes it out to the left wing side to Drew Moore, and back up top to Keon Durite. Rainey under 10 seconds on the shot clock. Rainey with it. Up top, 3 seconds on the shot clock. On the reverse layup, it's no good from Moore, and the rebound for the Bulldogs. Harris will take it ahead. Gives it to Robert Warwick. Warwick up top to Helinski on the right point. 13 and change left in regulation. Warwick gets the feed in the lane. Up over the top of Britton Angel. He goes with a shot and knocks it down. And a timeout called by head coach Sam Hargrams. We'll see if it's a full or 30. It is going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here on 89.1 The One WOCR. 13:02 left in regulation. The Comets trail 63-49, and it seems they've hit that type of lull that always happens around the first 6-7 minutes of that second half. It's pretty tough now. You got to try to dig yourselves out of it.
They got to dig themselves out now.
And what are you looking for the Comets to do to try to dig themselves out of this deficit, 63-49?
They've got kind of stagnant with the ball movement on offense. You got to move the ball, hit cutters. People have got to be cutting, and if you keep setting ball screens, putting them in bad situations, that's what you got to do if you're the Comets.
Coming out of the 30-second timeout by head coach Sam Hargraves. The inbound will come from Delbert Redfield, who will let it roll before picking it up as we're under 13 left in regulation. The final 13 minutes of the home portion of this 2019-20 campaign. Thigpen up top, where he gets Kalanji. Got it knocked away, fighting for it on the ground. It's still loose, and Adrian College will pick it up. And it's Warwick who will come away with it. 12:40 left. Jordan Harris takes it ahead. Harris at the top will pull up for a three. It's off of the heel, and the tip-tap rebound is then chased into the corner, the left corner, for Keon Durite Rainey, who will take it ahead. Rainey driving it back up top to a wide open Eddie Thigpen at the top for three. It's off of the backside of the iron, kicks out to Jordan Harris. Will stroll up court for the Adrian College Bulldogs with 12 and change to go. Up top to Wyatt Morris, and then gives it to Helinski. Helinski at the right elbow. The pass comes to the right of the lane. Near the right block for Warwick. It's no good. But the rebound for Wyatt Morris. He'll able to lay it up over the top of Colin Carter and gets the bucket to fall from 2 feet out. 65-49. Adrian College leads under 12 to play. Up top, Thigpen thought about a three up over the top of Kalanji, but then thought better of it as he gives it to the left side for Redfield. Then to Thigpen. He's at the top for three. Splash! Knocks down the triple. Comets trail 65-52.
They need the crowd to get back into it here. That changes the whole dynamic of the game.
Well, it was deafening in the first half of this contest. On the right side, Harris comes inside with his pass on the right side to Kalanji, who will spin, turn, and knock it down on the right side from 8 feet out with a two-pointer. Going up for the shot and trying the contact. They'll have a chance at 2 free throws for the Comets. Wyatt Morris gets called for the foul. That's his 4th personal. At the free throw line, it will be Eddie Thigpen. Comets trail 67-52. Thigpen with 2 free throws upcoming. Adrian College is in the bonus here as Olivet has 18 fouls, just 3 for Adrian College as the first free throw falls for Thigpen. Approaching 20 points on the night. He's up over 20.
Still
after the free fresh, 22 points.
But still 11 minutes, 13 seconds left in this game. Comets have got plenty of time to make a run, but they got to get a couple stops on defense. They've got to really tune it in on defense and lock that down.
Free throw falls through. 23 points for Eddie Thigpen. Comets will take it ahead on the right side, or Adrian College take it ahead on the right side. Harris gives it to Kalanji, then back to Harris, and then Kalanji in the right corner to Warwick, and then the pass to the left elbow for Bellamy. Bellamy with it back up top to Harris on the left wing side. Thought about 3, then to the right wing. Here's Kalanji for 3. He cashes in the triple on the right side. And it is now 70-54, a 16-point Adrian College lead with 10.5 left. Keon Rainey drives in from the right side, lost the handle on it, and the basketball finds the hands of Helinski. Helinski in trouble, ripping it down. Delbert Redfield had it, and it's off of the foot of an Adrian College Bulldog as he tried to get the pass off to Keon Rainey. And Olivet has the possession with 10:25 to go, down 16 to Adrian College.
It's a big possession. You might be hearing me say that a lot down the stretch. The Comets have got to be able to close the gap here. 54-70, 10 minutes to go. They got to put the ball in the basket on this possession.
Keon Rainey takes it ahead. For the Comets, gives it to Chris Martin up top. And to Delbert Redfield at the top. He puts up a 3. It's off the front side iron. No good. The rebound for Keon Rainey gets it ripped away. And a foul here. And Keon Rainey exchanging words with Kalanji.
Foul number 35, Jeremy Kalanji.
That's Kalanji's 3rd personal. 14 fouls for Adrian College. Still have 2 to give before putting Olivet in the bonus. Approaching the final 10 minutes of regulation. Thigpen at the top for 3. Out the front side iron, off the backboard, and in. Splash! Knocks down the triple. It's now just an Adrian College lead of 13. Harris takes it ahead on the far side of the court. Up to Warwick up top. Warwick then dribbles it over to the right side to Harris in the corner. His pass comes up over the top of Rainey to Kalanji, then on the left side of the lane. No good for Warwick. And a rebound as Warwick hits the deck down low. And it's a foul against, I believe, Eddie Thigpen. That's his 3rd personal. And head coach Sam Hargreaves not too happy about the call.
As, again, another where you could have called a foul there when it happened, but the Comets are already off and running again. It was another late call.
So 70-57. Comets trail by 13, but free throws upcoming for Robert Warwick at the line. his first trip to the free throw line.
As in, what?
And it would look no good on the free throw. Thigpen will check out. Warwick has one more free throw upcoming here at the line. Puts up the free throw. Rolls around the rim. Kicks out to the left side. No good. Comets still trail by 13. Approaching 9.5 left. Redfield on the right wing side with the basketball. Finds to the right corner for Wiswary. Wiswary driving in. Gives it to Keon Durite. Rainey, who's able to get the feed and finish on the left side. Comets trail by 11, 70-59. Jackson Harris takes it ahead for the Comets. Pressure from Keon Durite Rainey, and it's on to the right side for Bellamy and then to Kalanji. Kalanji, tough defense here from Angel. Up over the top, it's no good. Fighting for the rebound, and it's an offensive charge or out of bounds. Trying to look down low, it looks to be out of bounds, and it's turnover for the Comet, for the Adrian College Bulldogs. The Comets will take over with 9:06 to go, and it's an 11-point lead. This is huge for the Comets.
Still plenty of time. 9 minutes is a long time. Again, you just got to continue grinding.
The left wing side, Chris Martin. Martin's feed over to the right side, and cutting inside was Britton Angel. Just a miscommunication there as it goes out of bounds with the pass. Adrian College takes over, 8:51 left, up 70-59 here on Olivet Senior Night at the Upton Center Gymnasium. Jackson Harris on the left side works against Keon Durite Rainey. Harris will drive in, back outside to Swick, and then on the right side to Helinski. Helinski with the floater in the lane, no good. And the rebound finds Chris Martin. Martin trying to drive in, lays it up. And a blocking foul down low. As hitting the deck is Bellamy. And drawing the contact is Chris Martin, who will go to the line.
That's good to see there from Chris Martin. Get downhill, attack him. He was inside the restricted area, which is why that was a block and not a charge there. And Martin will be shooting two.
Well, Martin's first trip to the charity stripe tonight. He's yet to register a point as the first one is through for Martin. And on the season, Chris Martin, a 68% free throw shooter in 2019-20. And the second free throw around the rim is no good. And Bellamy collects it for the Adrian College Bulldogs on the right side of the lane. Gives it to Harris, who's facing some tough defense by Keon Durite Rainey, and is able to elicit some contact from Rainey, who gets called for the foul. Comets trail 70-60 with 8:20 left. And 10 team fouls for Olivet. It's double bonus time for Adrian College with over 8 minutes to go in this game. Harris at the line, and the first one is up, and nothing but net. 22 points on the night for Jordan Harris. He leads the team for Adrian College. That is 7 free throw makes, 7 of 8 for Harris at the line. Bends at the knees. It's up and again through with the same result. 72-60, back to a 12-point Adrian College lead. 8 and change to go. Redfield on the left side for the Comets. It's to Keon Durite Rainey, then to Thigpen, and then on the right side to Wiswary. Wiswary lost a handle on it, going to retrieve it before going back into the backcourt is Redfield. The no-look pass to Thigpen on the right side, then to the right corner. It goes out of bounds. Miscommunication there, trying to hit Britton Angel along the side. And a timeout taken by head coach Sam Hargraves. It will be a full timeout with 7:57 to go. The Comets trail by 12. And we will take a break here for 60 seconds on 89.1 The One WOCR. This is your home for Comet basketball.
My name is Keon Durite Rainey. I am a JMC major, and after I graduate, I want to go into media production.
My name is Jackson Patton. I'm a JMC major, and after I graduate, I either want to get into grad school in advertising and PR, or get a job in media somewhere, maybe marketing.
My name is Nate Colon. I'm a senior. I'm a history major. After I graduate, I I want to get into coaching or go to grad school. And my favorite memory is just spending time with my teammates and getting to know my teammates over the last 2 years I've been here.
My name is Ryan Franklin, go by Frank. I am an exercise science major. After I graduate, I plan to be certified as a personal trainer and to be a high school basketball coach.
Back here at the Upton Center Gymnasium on the campus of Olivet, Michigan. After the inbound, Harris has it. Comets trail 72-60 with 7:50 to go. Harris up top gives it to Bellamy on the left side, and then it's a give and a go to Harris back up top, who will drive in, lays it up, rolls around the rim, doesn't get the roll to fall his way as Thigpen will pick it up to the right wing side. Wisberry for three, tries to bank it home, back up top. Rainey for a three, splash! Knocks down the triple, and that may be what the Comets need to get back into this contest as it's back to single-digit lead, 72-63. What a big-time shot by Keon to right Rainey. Up top with it is Warwick, gives it to Jackson Harris. The pass comes inside to Kalanji. Kalanji puts up a jumper from the right side, 8 feet out, and it's good. With 7 to go, it's back to an 11-point lead, 74-63. Britton Angel has it on the left side for the Comets. Dribbles back up towards the top, looking for an open Comet to Redfield on the right side. Redfield dribbles back towards the corner, then back up top to Eddie Thigpen. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Thigpen at the top for three. No good. And the rip down rebound coming back up over the top. Bellamy gets the board. And it's a foul against Noah Wisberry.
His second, team 10.
6:37 to go. Matt Shear, Michael Fisk with you, and back in the studio, Asher Wertheimer's. The first free throw is in and out. No good for Kendall Bellamy. He's now 2 of 4 from the free throw line tonight with 5 points. At the line, Bellamy with one more chance here. 74-63. It's up, and this one's through. 75-63, 6:37 left. Keon to right Rainey, and the Comets starting to run thin with time not exactly on their side left in this game. Rainey with him, working against Harris. To the right side for Britton Angel. Angel dribbles back up towards the top to the left wing side. Here's Ryan Franklin for three. It's too strong. And the uncontested board, Kalanji has to work around a couple of Comets to get the pass up ahead to Harris, who takes it up court for the Bulldogs and finds Warwick. 6 and change left. On the left side, Warwick gives it to Trey Helinski. Helinski back up top for Adrian College. Finds Kalanji to the left wing corner for Bellamy for three. And it's home. The triple is good in the left corner for Bellamy, 78-63. And Adrian College starting to extend that lead back up over the Comets. And Keon Do-Right Rainey dribbling in. And the foul against Jordan Harris.
Foul number 1, Jordan Harris.
That's Harris's first personal, 5:43 to go.
Substitution for the Comets, number 1.
They got to get it within 10 in the next minute and a half. They've got to cut it to within 10.
Inbound on the far side, Delbert Redfields finds Chris Martin. Martin has it for the Comets. Gives it back outside to Keon Do-Right Rainey. He spins, turns, and is called for the travel, working against Jordan Harris. So Adrian College set to get the basketball. The inbound to the right of our booth, and Robert Warwick for Adrian College will inbound it. Give it to Jackson Harris in the backcourt. Jordan Harris has it. Takes it up ahead. It's on the right side for the Bulldogs. Under 5.5 left in regulation here on senior night. The Comets trail 78-63. Towards the right wing side, it's Warwick, and back up top. Here's a deep three by Harris. Rolls around the rim, no good. Redfield gets the board as he takes it ahead. Redfield with it, 5 left. At the top, Rainey for 3. It's off the front side iron. Tip-tap rebound finds Trey Helinski on the far side. Harris dribbles ahead for Adrian College. Working against Do-Right Rainey. The pass comes to the left of the lane. Hitting the deck is Drew Moore. Then a jumper from the left side is no good. For Adrian College, and Delbert Redfield takes it ahead. 4.5 left. Martin with it in the lane. Puts up the shot. It's no good, but draws the contact. He'll have a chance for 2 free throws with 4:36 to go. And the foul comes against Kendall Bellamy. It's his 4th personal. And with that foul, puts the Comets in the bonus with 4:36 to go.
As there is a flop warning there on Drew Moore.
We're going to say that on the other side. Moore just hitting the deck. Falls to the floor. Oh, Martin at the line knocks down the first free throw with a nothing but net.
Substitution for the Comets, number 20.
Britton Angel checks in. Keon Do-Right Rainey will have a breather on the bench. 78-64, a 14-point lead for Adrian College. Martin at the line. This one's off the front side iron, no good. And the rebound, nobody in the vicinity as Bellamy picks it up for Adrian and gives it to the point man, Jordan Harris. Harris on the right side against Delbert Redfield. He drives in. Dishes it to Kalanji, who's able to get it to go on the left side of the basket for the layup. 80-64, 16-point lead. Chris Martin going up, and he gets blocked down low. Kalanji coming up big for Adrian College, and here comes Jordan Harris. 4 minutes left. Harris takes it up over the timeline. We're against Delbert Redfield and dribbled in the backcourt, but before causing him to do so, Delbert Redfield is called for the personal.
His 3rd, team 10.
That's Redfield's 3rd foul on the night. 3:59 to go, a 16-point lead for Adrian College. At the line, Harris puts up a free throw, knocks it down.
Substitutions in for the Comets, number 2, Eddie Boone Thigpen, and number 50, Ryan.
That's 24 points for Jordan Harris, going off of the last refresh of the live stats. Harris bends at the knees, a high arcing free throw. This one is through. And Harris will check off 82-64. An 18-point lead for Adrian College, 3:59 to go. Taking it ahead up court is Delbert Redfield. Under 4 to play, Comets trail by 18. A deep three at the top for Redfield. It's no good. Tip-tap rebound somehow finds the hands of Bellamy. And they'll give it to Helinski, who will work against Delbert Redfield. Helinski dribbles up court. Working against Delbert Redfield as we approach the final 3.5. On the right side, Kalanji will get the pass, almost steps out of bounds, but great awareness and athleticism to keep it in bounds and keep the possession going. Now under 3.5 left. As Adrian College still with it, Trey Helinski dribbles in against Delbert Redfield. His shot is off the backside iron, no good. And fighting for the rebound, Eddie Thigpen is down low, and he steps out of bounds with the basketball to turnover. And Adrian College get a fresh possession with 3:21 to go, up 82-64. Warwick gives it to Kalanji on the right side. Kalanji's pass comes inside to Caleb Ballantine, who just checked into the contest. It's stripped and stolen. Drew Moore on the fast break. He'll go up, throws it down with a two-handed slam, and that brings the Comet crowd to their feet. Comets trail 82-66, under 3 to go. Warwick has it, gives it to Helinski. Comets trail 82-66. Helinski with it to the right side for Ballantine. Ballantine against Ryan Franklin. Ballantine back up top towards the point to Bellamy, and the pass comes down low. And a foul, and then I think a little extra emphasis hitting the deck there from Warwick. A foul against the Comets with 2:36 to go. A discussion amongst the officials. We're waiting for the official. Drew Moore is called for the foul. Not sure what the officials were taking extra time to discuss about there. But Warwick in the line. Right over left stagger, dribbles 3 times, spins the basketball in his hands, bends with the knees. It's up and it's through. And Nate Cologne will check in, and so will Keon Rainey. And Britton Angel and Drew Moore will check in.
Substitution for the Bulldogs, number 1, Jordan Harris.
Jordan Harris checks back in for Adrian College. Harris, 25 points tonight. He's got 10 of them from the charity stripe. Free throws in and out for Warwick. Taking it ahead is Thigpen. Thigpen driving in, lays it up. It got blocked down low by Kalanji, who was fired up after coming away with another block. Warwick will take it ahead under 2.5 left. In the lane, he'll dribble back up. Gives it to Bellamy, who knocks it home with an easy, uncontested layup to the right of the basket, 85-66. Delbert Redfield dribbles up court. And it's Nate Cologne back outside to Ryan Franklin, then to Delbert Redfield. Redfield with a 3 attempt at the top of the front side iron. Kalanji gets the rebound, and Jordan Harris will take it ahead. Harris dribbles up court, under 2 minutes left. And this is a cool moment. Keon Rainey working against Jordan Harris. Harris at the top with a 3 up over the top of Rainey. It's no good. The tip-tap rebound, and taking it ahead now is Eddie Thigpen on the left side. Cologne for 3. Splash! A second triple in this game for Nate Cologne, and that's great to see from the senior.
Yeah, that's something. That's fun to see. This game's just about over, but seeing a senior get in the last couple minutes is just something.
Jackson Patton is also set to check in addition to DeAndre Dobbins. 1 minute left. Harris against Rainey. A reverse layup, it's no good, fighting for the rebound. And Rainey takes it ahead under a minute to go. Franklin driving in, lays it up, gets the bucket to fall. And a nice play there by Ryan Franklin, who is fired up. You love to see the emotion here, no matter the score, with 48.6. He's got a chance at the line as he was fouled for a chance at the 3-point play. Players checking on and off the floor. Kalanji checking off. Harris checks off. In addition to Bellamy, and coming in for the Comets. Pretty nice to see. DeAndre Dobbins checks in, and so does Jackson Patton. An upperclassman type lineup. With it for Adrian College, Delano Smith just checked in. A jumper from the right elbow, it's no good. The rip down rebound, Keon Rainey. 34 seconds left in this contest. Rainey with it up top, gives it to the left wing side for Jackson Patton. Patton goes up for the layup, and one, draws the foul, and he'll go to the line for a chance at the 3-point play. And a
this is
great embrace from Keon Rainey and Jackson Patton. Both teammates at Adrian College, and Patton with a chance at the 3-point play. Patton right over left, staggered to the line, dribbles 3 times, bends at the knees, puts it up the heel, it kicks out, but he at least got the 2-point bucket. Nice to see. Valentine takes it ahead. Adrian College. It's on the right side, gives it up top here to Devin Laird. Laird, who checked in on the last possession, and it's tipped and stolen. Coming up ahead for Jackson Patton, who lays it up, finishes with the right hand. That's 4 points for Jackson Patton. 8.7 left And it's almost stolen by DeAndre Talbot. The pass coming up ahead. 2 seconds, 1. And Adrian College comes away with the 85-76 win. But a sweet ending to this one as you get to see Nate Cologne, Jackson Patton, DeAndre Talbot's on the floor, all the seniors, all the upperclassmen. And one last chance to share the floor together. Pretty cool.
That's what sports is all about. Yeah, seeing some of the seniors that don't get to play a whole lot. Jackson Patton, Nate Cologne having 6 points and 4 points respectively. It's just fun to see.
And it's got to be emotional for Keon Durant-Rainey. Many of his former teammates, his friends on Adrian College. Especially he got to match up against one of his great friends and teammates, Jordan Harris. That was a fun matchup to watch tonight. Rainey finished with a double-double on senior night. 11 points, 10 rebounds at the time of the last refresh, but the final score here, Adrian College with the 9-point win, 85-76 over the Comets.
Yep. Again, a tough loss and knocks them out of the race for sure. But, you know, as a team, watching them, I never had an issue with them playing without effort at any point and during the season, and that's the most fun thing to watch. A team that just gives it all no matter what the scoreboard is. That's another just good sports moment. The Comets never, at any point, effort all the time. And again, Hargraves obviously not all these guys are his guys, but I loves them all the same. So you can see that every time you come to a game. You can see how much Hargraves loves his guys, and as I've gotten the chance to broadcast the past 2 years and see some of the seniors play do right, it's just been a blessing to watch.
And at least the guys have one more game. They'll get to go out at Albion College. One more game to play hard, leave it all out on the floor. And that's what you love to see, especially in those final minutes. There was no letting up.
Yeah.
Because you have the upperclassmen out there on the floor. This team continues to fight hard, continues to drive until the buzzer hits 0, and you have to applaud the effort of both of these teams. Just looking around the MIAA, some of the scores, Alma College is up by 2, 83-81 against Hope College. Kalamazoo comes out with a win against Calvin University, 58-53 in Kalamazoo. And then Albion College comes out with a win, 66-62, a tough one against Trine University. The final score here, Adrian College beats the Comets 85-76.
You know, if Hope loses out, Kalamazoo might scare some people. They got hot right at, I guess it wasn't completely the ideal moment, but if they somehow make it in, they could cause some trouble.
And Kalamazoo with that win ends the Comets' chances to make the MIAA tournament. But again, a great finish here. The Comets pull out basically all the stops. They couldn't get it done, but it was as we got a high five from head coach Sam Hargraves' young daughter, Sophia. She's great, by the way, just telling you.
She's got some moves.
She does, and it's awesome. She travels with the team, and just the high five she gives, the fist bumps to each and every player. And it's going to be fun to see how head coach Sam Hargraves continues to develop this team as they look to year 2, year 3, and year 4. If this is the first year you're taking over a program, having your own system, and made it this fun to watch, this fun for us to call, you can only imagine year 2, year 3 for head coach Sam Hargraves. He's got a chance here to build a contender that can last for not just a few years. You're talking about something that is formidable for many years to come here at Olivet College.
I'm excited. I'll be probably doing the play-by-play. It was a pleasure. I heard all about you. I didn't get a chance to call some games with you, so I'm glad I got to call your last few basketball games here. So thank you, Matt. It means a lot. I know the situation you got coming up here and spending time here. From the Olivet College family, we really do thank you a lot.
Really appreciate it, Mike. And it's a tough one for the Comets, but again, a bright future ahead here. for Olivet College